Hi everyone, how's it going? It's James here, and this video is a response to a video that Richard McCook has recently done. He chose 30 favourite 45s from the 1970s. I'm going to whiz through in chronological order, starting in 1970. This is Eric Clapton and Layla. 1970, we have on Pi Records the great song Lola by the Kinks. Okay, moving to 1971, I'm going to go with Hot Love by T-Rex. Okay, 1972, we have the little gem which is Running Away by Sly and the Family Stone. Next one, 1973, this is one of the first records I ever owned. This is Morning is Broken by Cat Stevens. In 1974, pulled this one out, Bob Marley, No Woman No Cry. Okay, this next one, 1976, another very early single. It has my name written on it in my mum's handwriting from when I used to go to the school discos. Here we go, Money Money Money, my first ever ABBA single. Right, this next one, it's one of the best sounding 45s in my collection. It plays like a dream and it's just got the most wonderful sound. From 1976, it is Chicago and If You Leave Me Now. Richard had Don't Stop Me Now in his list. From 1977, I'm going to go with the first Queen single I ever bought, We Are the Champions, backed with We Will Rock You. I mentioned to Richard I was doing this response and he said, I hope you have some guilty pleasures in your list, because he had a couple of guilty pleasures in his list. So this is the guilty pleasure I'm going to go with. This is Manumana by the Muppets, and on the B-side, Halfway Down the Stairs by Kermit's nephew Robin. Moving on to 1977, one of my favourite mid-1970s bands. This is Steve Gibbons, the Steve Gibbons Band, and their Chuck Berry cover Tulane. This is Clout, 1978, and their fantastic song Substitute. This is Ian Jury and the Blockheads and Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. By complete contrast, this is a record which I totally loved back in 1978. I never got into musicals, but for some reason I just loved this. This is Grease, Summer Nights, 1978. Again, with my name written on it in biro by my mother. This is Rod Stewart and Do You Think I'm Sexy? Back in 1978, you would wait for it to come on the radio because it was a fantastic sounding record. This is Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty. Don't need to say too much about this one. I've spoken about them many times on my channel. The Motors and Airport. On the RAK label from 1978 again. I used to love this. This is Racy and Lay Your Love on Me. Okay, still in 1978, this is the Boomtown Rats and Like Clockwork. This one, I know Richard likes this song as well. This is Part-Time Love by Elton John. Here we are now into 1979. Richard had A Message in a Bottle, so I'm going to go with Walking on the Moon. Richard showed Goodbye Girl from the Cool for Cats album, and he said he thought it was the best single from that record. I'm going to disagree. I think Up the Junction was a better song and a better single. 1979, Where Would That Year Be Without a Bit of Gary Newman and Cars. Wanted to have a Paul McCartney and Wings song, and Richard went for Mull of Kintyre. I'm going to go with Good Night Tonight from 1979, and I love the B-side, Daytime Nighttime Suffering. Just a song which popped up in the charts in 1979. I never got into this band. I do have a couple of their albums now, but at the time I wouldn't have considered buying their albums, but I just love the single, Breakfast in America by Supertramp. This is not the coolest record in the world, but I'm going to show it anyway. This is Electric Light Orchestra. And talking of disco, 1979 as well, I couldn't leave out the monumental Good Times by Chic. From 1979, although I believe the album came out in 1980, this is the song that changed everything. Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. This is the Tubes, and this is my favourite song of theirs, Prime Time. I've got a great coloured vinyl version of it. And we'll finish with an undoubted classic of British pop music from 1979. We'll go with Making Plans for Nigel by XTC. Enough said. Okay folks, that's it. Thanks Richard. Check out his video if you haven't already, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.